Okay, so today we've got two waxes up against two sealants. Representing the waxes, we've got the Collinite 476S Super Double Coat Auto Wax. We've got Dodo Juice's Purple Haze. And then representing the sealants, we've got Autoglym Extra Gloss Protection and Finish Kare 1000p High Temp Paste Sealant. So we'll see how these guys get on against each other and see which one comes out the best. So we've got the cars being washed now. What I'm going to do is just give it a quick coat with the Prima Amigo, just to make sure that the paint is as clean as we can get it, to make sure that all of the products have got the best chance of bonding. So with the Prima Amigo now fully applied to the bonnet, just going to buff it off. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what the paintwork looks like now before we apply any of the products. We often hear about products being described as glassy or glossy or wet. So just wanted to let you see what the paintwork looked like before we applied anything, and then we can see if we can see any differences later on. So just trying to sort of look at the reflections as they are at the moment. Okay guys, so the products have all been applied now, so we've got them in alphabetical order up here. So if you've ever heard that a sealant will give one look and a wax will give another look, here's your chance to compare to see what you think. So can you tell which product is on which panel? So first of all, just going to try and see if we can get some reflections here. Let's see if you think you can tell the difference from one panel to the next. So obviously you've got the same panel, prepped in the same way, with the only difference being the 4 products that we've applied. So based on the reflection test, do you think you can tell which product, which quarter is a sealant and which one is a wax? Or alternatively, let me know if you think that you prefer the look of one quarter over the other. Okay, so the next test is for beading. You often hear that a wax will bead and a sealant will sheet. So let's see if we get a difference in the beading characteristics between the 4 products we've got. Okay, so here's the beading. So do you think that the beading's any better in one particular quarter than in the other? I have to say they look fairly similar to me. But let me know what you think. Okay, and the final test is going to be sheeting, to see which one of these products, if any, sheet water better than the others. Got some assistance from our glamorous assistant here, Millie. So which one do you think is sheeting the best? I have to say the bottom right hand corner seems to be sheeting faster than the bottom left. I think it's easier to compare these two panels, as they're obviously got more of a slope to them than the top two panels. Let me know what you think. Okay guys, and here's the results. These are the products that we use in each of the four corners. So let me know which one you think came out on top. Okay, the first product we're going to try today is Autoglym's Extra Gloss Protection. It's a very easy to use product that I've used for many years. It's a liquid sealant with a consistency a bit like lemon juice when it comes out. So I just use a clean microfiber cloth to apply, leave it for about half an hour and then buff off. So just a small amount like this. And then rub it in so it goes in nice and easy, and it just sort of smears over the surface so it's easy to see where you've been or any bits that you've missed. It glides quite easily across the paintwork. So next up we've got another sealant. We've got the Finish Kare High Temp 1000p paste wax. So this is just a sample pot, just to see how we get on. So it says apply with a soft cloth. Never used this product before, so we're going to put it on and see how we get on. So this has gone on quite easy, obviously only a small amount of product needed. It doesn't have a particularly nice smell, just sort of a chemical solvent smell that comes from it. Not sure about the curing time, so we're just going to leave that, see how long, and then once it passes the finger swipe test, then I'll know that it's ready to take off. So just buffing off the sealant now, got high temp. It seems to be coming off nice and easily. Yeah, it's been about half an hour now, so I'm also just going to buff off the extra gloss protection as well. Again, comes off nice and easily. Okay, so now we've got the Collinite 476S Super Double Coat Auto Wax. This is my first time using this product, and as per the instructions, it's going to use a foam pad to apply it. So understand that it's best to try and get this product off after quite a short drying time. So just going to use a clean microfiber now to give it a clean off. It buffs off quite easily, no significant problems. Okay, and finally we've got the Dodo Juice Purple Haze. So I'm going to apply this with a foam applicator and then buff off once hazed. Just trying to get a small amount of the product into the applicator there. So that's all applied now, so just going to leave that to haze. Okay, so you might be able to see that the Dodo Juice Purple Haze is hazed over now. So So with just sort of a finger swipe, you can see it's ready to take off. So I'm just going to buff it off now with a microfiber. And again, like the other product, it just comes off nice and easy.